Hi everybody, and since I'm still working on the Emperor's Skies guide, I decided to give you a little insight about my new setup and how I painted the eyes. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're mixing up some Incubi Darkness with a tiny amount of water. And you will notice that you are now finally able to see my wet palette, and this is one of the things I've changed to give you a little bit more insights about how I'm mixing up colors and what are the exact consistencies I use for certain techniques. And with this Incubi Darkness mix, we're then covering the entire islands by maintaining a little shadow around the corner. And then we're moving on with some Thunderhawk Blue, and we're using Thunderhawk Blue straight out of the bottle. We're simply just washing out our brush and using the remaining water to thin it a little bit down. We're doing this primarily because Thunderhawk Blue has anyways a real poor coverage, but this will help us to get a smooth transition between the Thunderhawk Blue and the Incubi Darkness layer. And compared to other reflecting islands guides I already provided you, we're this time already covering half of the islands with the Thunderhawk Blue by pushing the pigments into the front direction and creating a smooth transition with the underlaying Incubi Darkness layer. And you will also notice that I changed my camera positioning a little bit. This is just to provide me a little bit more of a comfortable positioning while I'm painting and recording guides for you. This gives me the opportunity to record really long guides like I did for the Emperor's Skies now. Be my guest to share some feedback, how you like the new setup and how you like the idea of the wet palette and the positioning of the miniature now. And with pure bold titanium white, we're then adding the iconic reflection marks in the upper corners of every island. And one thing you now also can really nicely see is how I support my hands to each other to keep it away from shaking and painting this tiny dot. And here we go with the finished black reflecting eyelenses. Be my guest to share some feedback about the new setup, and I hope to see you soon on the full Emperor's Skies guide.